Arlo and the other Team Go Rocket leaders do have their new Shadow Pokemon here as of October 12th, but man, Arlo, you gotta figure out this glasses thing, man. It ain't that hard, baby, come on. So you can see we have two different perspectives here. One is from my account, level 40, over there on the left side, and then we have a viewer account for the Love of Gaming that's gonna be a little bit lower, in that mid-30s range. So there will be a slight discrepancy, of course, in the CP. You can see that obviously the Growlithe is about 4,500 over on mine on the left, and then 3,300 over on the other one. A lot of the principles, though, in both of these fights are going to be the same. I think it's just going to be a little bit easier over there on the right side, because I did stick within the Great League level caps. So neither of these teams are going to have any Pokemon that go above 1,500 CP right here. That's really all that you need, to be honest. I mean, you just got to know, of course, the Team Go Rocket Pokemon, they will scale up the higher level you are. So obviously level 40, they'll be at the highest CPs that they can be. But I think because Niantic wants everybody to get that Shadow Mewtwo, at least with less hassle maybe than they've done before to get to Giovanni, a lot of the Pokemon are weaker in general just by their CP amounts, we can tell. Poliwrath was fine right here. It would be okay to have Mudshot. You would get your energy a lot quicker. This Poliwrath that I was using on the left, it just happened to have Bubble, so I went ahead and kept that. You can notice that on the right side though, that Golem right there with Ancient Power, Rock Throw as well, it's like, it can almost do the entire fight. So unless you're going up against like Steelix in that middle spot or something against Arlo, or wait, I guess the Blastoise too. Didn't even think about that. It's on screen right there on the left. So basically, if you're going up against Charizard, the point is, and then if you have Salamence and Dragonite there at the end, you can have a rock type basically take down the Growlithe, the Charizard, and possibly sweep all the way through with that Dragonite or Salamence. Again, if those are the last spot Pokemon, like there on the right. We stuck with the Great League and actually a little bit really below the optimal Great League too on a lot of these. So that's kind of cool too, because you're not even getting the like absolute maximum power up on some of them, we'll say. So Shiftry, the interesting thing about it going up against Blastoise is that Shiftry does have the dark typing as well as the grass, so it'll actually resist whatever that Blastoise throws at you. If its fast attack is going to be bite, you know, that's a dark type move, so Shiftry obviously going to resist that. But if it's using Water Gun like it is here on this video, you notice it obviously still is going to resist that. So what almost seemed like it could have been a bad thing or a mistake or something with that Shiftry fainting, I did actually think it was on its last little bit of health, but it got hit on that last charge move as it fainted. Your charge move will not do damage if you get hit before, let's say it's like right before that charge move gets executed. It's kind of a happy sweet spot, but anyway, that actually allowed us to send in our Alolan Sandslash right here, and I would say a really cool and useful thing about that was that the Alolan Sandslash got to finish off that Blastoise before it even could attack again, because we were just talking about like just a tiny iota of health that Blastoise had left. So that allowed the Alolan Sandslash to generate a little bit of energy before the final Pokemon, which was Salamence, of course, before it came out. And the cool thing about Alolan Sandslash as your choice going up against Salamence is that because Salamence this time, this one that we fought, it was using Dragon Tail, the Alolan Sandslash is going to resist that with its steel typing, but it's also ice, so it's going to be dealing ice type damage. So that's great, and that's what I teach all the time. You know, you want to have something that resists the attacks of your enemies while then dealing super effective damage. So probably along the way we'll cover more alternatives as well as scenarios that Arlo is going to throw at you. But hey, please click an end screen on screen to be taken to another video, and I'll catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.